You might not think that a few simple words could make you crave McDonald's breakfast sandwiches. But if you listen closely to the sound of me saying McGriddles, McMuffin, you might be wrong. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
Thank you for visiting ChristopherMedia.net. Check out The Projection Booth, Wednesdays on iTunes and ChristopherMedia.net. Christopher Media, let's make some noise.
So you got married? Congrats.
Oh, thanks, man. Yeah, it's pretty awesome. So far, the coolest thing has been the other day, she said, hey, let's go in the studio and write a track. I'm like, I don't think so. And then I was like, you know what? Yeah, that could be pretty fucking awesome.
Can't tell her it went well.
I did.
You let her in the clubhouse.
Like, dude, I exploded. I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. Well, you're fucking so good at producing.
You now have to take the No Girls Allowed sign off your clubhouse
I know.
right?
He-Man woman haters.
Christopher Media, let's make some noise. From Asthmacore Studios near Detroit, Michigan, it's Unregimented.
Gangsters, what's up, guys?
112. 112?
And a late night episode.
Yeah, I know. For us, anyways. It's Saturday Night Late Night Edition. It's like Wayne's World. I'm Chris.
I'm Aaron.
I'm Mike.
Oh, Mike.
Hi, Mike.
Howdy.
Welcome back.
Thank you.
Yeah. Last time you were with us were still double-digit episodes.
Yeah, and it was still cold outside.
Ooh.
Has it been that long?
It's been a while.
It was not cold outside today.
It was extremely hot.
Yeah.
I felt like I was going to pass out mowing the lawn earlier.
I was driving today, my brother's truck. The driver's side window does not go down. There's no AC.
Jesus.
I have 2 children in the back, but they have wing windows, like 2 inches of breathing room. My wife's got the window that goes all the way down, and then we have the sunroof, moonroof thing that pops open 2 inches. I have no airflow. All the air literally is getting sucked out of my area to feed their areas.
Baking in the sun,
Dude,
trying to shield it with a visor.
From my house, like to a party store. Milk was a bad choice. From my house to the party store, which is like 3 blocks, I had to stop and get a cold bottle of water from my neck the whole ride. I was like, I put hairspray in my hair today to like try and look nice and like try and do it up and like be a respectable parent when we were going to this party. And I was like macing myself from the moment I walked outside. The whole ride there, I just kept wiping my eyes. Like I couldn't see anything.
You had a rough day, didn't you?
It was terrible. Yeah.
You got stung by a bee. You got pulled over by the cops.
I'd rather just live this day over again and just do it in my pajamas in my house.
You're like a John Hughes movie today.
It was pretty fucked up. I was not a fan.
Speaking of movies, I went and saw Ant-Man. Went and saw it Thursday night.
And?
It was cool.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I was surprised when I heard they cast Paul Rudd for it, but then I was like, it's probably going to be perfect because that's a really quirky, superhero.
He was really good.
I would imagine. I would imagine
yeah.
probably amazing in it.
Nothing about it was really amazing, but I don't know. I thought the costume itself was great. I liked what they did kind of building a whole world without having a whole new team to go over. They could focus a little bit more and tell more of a backstory, even though it was kind of cheesy. And they kind of shoehorned a love story into it, for sure.
Any kind of superhero movie now is going to get that. Every superhero movie. Because then it draws in the lady, so you can take her out to that and not get bitched at the whole time.
So do you buy it? Is Paul Rudd believable as a superhero?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's kind of an awkward superhero, but there's a lot of training montage. Like, there's a whole second act of training montage and him fighting Falcon. But no, I love the costume. I love the general effects when he shrunk down and how they played with perspective and the focus and everything. It was really effective. And there was certainly a lot of it that was homage to movies like The Incredible Shrinking Man that I used to love that movie. And especially in use of the concept of shrinking down so small that you would go infinitely, you would reduce into nothing, basically. It's a world that they kind of introduce in the movie is the quantum realm, or in the Marvel comics, it would have been known as the microverse.
I heard they've been working on this. Stanley's been working on this since the 1980s to do this movie, like trying to figure out how to do an Ant-Man movie and make it believable and make it happen.
Well, there was a lot of controversy over the production of the film, I guess, since I think it was 2006. Who is it that was working on it? Edgar Wright, who did Hot Fuzz and Shaun of the Dead.
That would have been terrible.
I don't know that it would have been terrible, but I don't know that it would have fit the way that they made Ant-Man fit into the rest of the Marvel universe in a very cool way that broadened the universe a lot. So it wouldn't have been as much of a phase 2. This is the end of phase 2. This is the cap. The next movie will be phase 3, where we see Civil War. But I don't know, it wasn't as funny as I thought it would be. It was actually not as funny as Guardians of the Galaxy was, I thought.
Which I thought
that movie Drax was hilarious.
I watched that again. I should say I finished watching it from last week.
Yeah.
Today on the plane.
I literally
it holds up.
I've probably rented that movie enough times to buy it 3 times.
It's a badass. Yeah. Tell me it got something for costumes, like as far as the Oscars go. Tell me it got recognized for.
Let's see. Let's see.
Because watching it, like,
no, I don't believe it did.
Come on,
I don't remember,
dude. I'm gonna be honest with you.
Gonna look it up?
Yeah, one of my favorite parts of that whole movie was just Groot. Dude, he was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
That it's such a simplistic character, but like, who knew that was going to be the culmination? That was going to be like the most beautiful part of the whole movie, was to the guy who says nothing.
It was very effective use of one phrase.
Yeah, and also I liked how he changed the tone of voice, and you actually kind of understood what else he was saying.
Yeah, I mean, it's a pretty funny cast that they have too. I just don't know that the script was. I mean, there was the humor came off a lot better in the physical jokes of they show in the commercials the fight that they have on the little train set, where, like, on their scale everything's super dramatic and they're shooting lasers at each other and shit, and then they show, like, from the girl's perspective hiding in the closet, and it's just like these two little figures while they're little. You have Michael Pena's in it, he's probably like the funniest character in it. Maybe not as funny as Neil Hamburger. He didn't get a real juicy role, but he plays the manager of a Baskin Robbins that he get that.
Really, dude? You just said, really?
Neil Hamburger.
Yeah, we caught that.
What?
You said the juicy roll with the hamburger?
Juicy roll, yeah. You like that? And it was cool. I mean, they managed to tell a really good action film and get you invested in it without having it be the world's coming to an end. And there was definitely, like, kind of a bad shit's gonna happen vibe. I looked up on Rotten Tomatoes too to see what the critics were saying about it. Critics rated at 79%, audience at 92%. And since it's probably like I don't know, it's definitely not the best Marvel film to come out recently, but that's some heavy competition. And so, of course, the minute Marvel shows a little bit of weakness, everybody's going to start piling on, because they're just waiting for when are they going to slip up? When are they going to make a real stink bomb?
Where's their flop?
And so, this is Saturday night of the opening weekend that we're recording this, and I guess its Friday night opening was second worst only to Hulk, the 2008 version of Hulk.
The Ang Lee version, where the what the fuck's going on?
No, but the negative reviews, a lot of them, they weren't negative reviews, but they were just like, there's like a C, it was a mid-level review. But a lot of them were talking about how funny they imagined the Edgar Wright version would be, which is, I mean, no doubt he could have made a really good superhero movie, and he should make a really good superhero movie. He does really good with genre film and tweaking it, but I can't see that existing. I can't see that existing in the Marvel universe that they're creating right now. Maybe in the future, when they are open to different ideas and different plays on superhero stories, then we could have an Edgar Wright style movie in the Marvel universe.
What hero would Simon Pegg play?
Who?
Would he be cast as a hero?
Oh, yeah. Didn't he already play? He played a kind of superhero guy in some parody movie.
In my opinion, he's always a superhero no matter what he's doing.
Anyway, Mike, you had expressed your disappointment for the Suicide Squad movie. Trailer.
Yeah, the trailer so far, to me, I mean, I don't like Jared Leto very much. I'm going to come out and say it. He's a fucking douche. I fucking hate him, dude. I kind of liked him in, was it Requiem for a Dream?
Sure.
I kind of... He
plays a very specific type of character that you think might be a little too close to home.
Yeah, you're right. And I almost enjoyed Mr. Nobody, only that movie made no fucking sense, but he did a good job in it.
I didn't see that one.
Oh, you're lucky.
Yeah.
You still have 2 hours of your life that you did not fucking waste on that movie. I was for sure it was going to come full circle and I was going to get it. There's no explanation for that movie. You look at the back, the synopsis, it says a bunch of events occur for a man who's essentially the last living human being.
Well, what's the director that's doing this?
Creep back from the shadows.
Chris Nolan?
No, this movie.
Oh, I don't know.
Suicide Squad. It's the same guy who did Training Day.
Do some good.
I don't know.
They're bad guys.
Exactly.
I'm sorry. I don't know that
If
information.
anything goes wrong, we blame it.
I'm wounded. I probably
fine.
I know it, but I don't have my technology to back me up to make sure when I say it out loud, I'm not going to give you bad information. I'm failing, dude.
Easy. Relax. You're doing fine. No. I'm fine.
Antoine Fuqua.
I'm totally good.
There you go.
Antoine Fuqua.
Fuqua.
No, maybe it was a producer then. That's not the same guy.
I will say the trailer is so
Or
effective.
I've got the wrong movie. I don't know why Harley is like
All you need to know is you work for me.
like scarf dancing or it. Oh, the writer of Training Day. I'm sorry. It's David Ayer. He wrote Training Day. He didn't direct it.
We're the patsies. We're some kind of suicide squad.
And out of all the recent
save the world.
songs that I've heard, cover songs that I've heard used for trailers, where they took a song and slowed it down and had some breathy chick sing it, this is the worst. This is the absolute worst.
What song is it?
I told a joke, or I started a joke that set the whole world laughing. You know the song.
I didn't know this was a cover. I thought this was a really good composition at first. Now that I know what you just said, I'm not happy any longer. I have nothing to offer this trailer except for hate. Sorry.
Now what they say about the crazy ones.
It has some potential, but I'm really disappointed in Killer Croc. It's a Bee Gees song.
I'm just gonna hurt you.
God, I fucking hate him.
Really? Really?
Shut the fuck up. God, I hate him so much. I'm so angry. I got nothing but hate to offer Jared Leto. He's such a douche.
Here it is. Okay, so there's already been some speculation on Jared Leto and his version of Joker, which what's the name of the second Robin that got beat to death with a tire iron by the Joker and then came back as the Red Hood? Jason Todd. That's who it is. There's theory that Jared Leto's version of the Joker is Jason Todd, and the Joker basically didn't kill him, kept him alive and brainwashed him, which is very true to what actually happens in the comic book. Just put the phone down,
Bro, I'm trying to be active. I can't say something out loud.
You don't have
without knowing that I'm correct. I don't want to just say something and be like, "Oh, hey, gay."
You're not here for research.
I know, but
Put the phone down. Put the phone down.
I just don't want to give inaccurate statements.
We can verify your statements if you would like us to.
I don't want you to because I don't want to feel like an idiot.
Why?
I do that good enough on my own. I don't need help.
Join the club.
Would that redeem this version, Jared Leto's Joker, if this were the case?
Yeah?
Yeah? No.
Like question mark, yeah.
Or you just
yeah?
don't like looking at it. It's the tattoos that are really distracting and don't make any sense.
To me, it's all the Jared Leto. Like,
It's
why would
too much Leto in it.
Why would you cast him? And why would you put makeup on him so I can't see that it's him? Because I fucking hate him. And there are so many people out there that share the same stance. He's an awesome musician, I guess, a good performer, but he's a terrible actor.
They should have modeled him after the more recent Joker, the one that took his face off and wears it as a mask.
Yes,
that's what the current Joker that is either dead or immortal. I guess, at this point. But he
He can't be killed.
Well,
Can't be reasoned with.
No, that was the part of the recent Batman story. Endgame was based around the Joker being possibly immortal.
I got
Batman not wanting to believe it.
By the way, I got in it with somebody on the internet today regarding Batman.
Why did you? But go
Because he was trying to talk. He was trying to talk about how Michael Keaton. I mean, I was being trolled, but he's talking about like how Michael Keaton and Christian Bale's interpretations of Batman were horrible. I was like, dude,
Both
if you,
of them? Yeah.
I'm
I
like,
think they're both great.
well, I'm like he was talking about they strayed away from the true character. I'm like, if you're gonna fucking tell me, sit here on the internet and say you think Adam West's interpretation was the best, good luck. I can't save you from everybody else. Like, and then I just stopped talking to this person. Yeah. I was like,
well, we've seen.
I was trying to make the point that without Michael Keaton, you don't get Christian Bale's interpretation of it.
All these are derived from comics, though. We've seen all different versions of, from the wacky to the semi-serious to the way too dark and gritty
to the Ben Affleck.
We'll see the old man.
Dude, I saw the trailer for that, and that trailer actually I was like, that looks kind of good.
That trailer looks fucking fantastic.
Yeah, this looks kind of good.
That is very effective.
Especially if you watch it
and we're going to get a sneak peek at him in Suicide Squad.
I said, if you watch Suicide Squad's trailer first and then watch that one, oh my God, does that movie look amazing. Literally, Driving Miss Daisy looks like a really good movie, too, next to Suicide
Everything
Squad.
looks fantastic in the Batman, Superman, Dawn of Justice.
I completely agree. That one is that's Christopher Nolan, right? Or is that Zack Snyder's doing that?
Zack Snyder.
Today
okay.
Is a day for truth. The world needs to know what happened and to know what he stands for. That kind of power is very dangerous.
Well, I don't need to watch it again. But it does amuse me that, at least according to the trailer, the reason Batman's pissed is because Superman's fight took down Wayne Tower. Seriously, he's super fucking pissed. Hugging the girl, and he's like,
"How dare you shit in my sandbox?"
There you go.
I'll get you for this.
They knocked down his sign.
That's terrible.
There's been some. CBR has an article about season 7 of Archer,
and
there's some.
I think I read a little bit about it. How they're kind of rebooting the show or something, or. Didn't we talk about it on the Weedsman?
They're keeping it. I don't know. This is the first I've heard about it. They've got some. There's something new that they've got going, and they're being quite secretive about it.
Really?
But they promise more Pam action.
More Pam?
More Pam, and the comeback of phrasing.
Nice. What was I watching? Season 5?
Oh, and possibly some Christian Slater.
Agent Slater?
Agent Slater will make an appearance.
Season 5, they kept going, why are we not doing phrasing anymore? That was like the running joke throughout the season. We still doing phrasing?
And speaking of animation, you see, not only is what's his name come back to the fold? What's his name?
Oh,
Harry Shearer.
What's his name?
That guy.
Ah, yes. The Simpsons?
Yeah, but The Simpsons are going to release they're finally going to release an official Duff Beer, because people have been, I guess over in other countries actually, they've been making knockoffs.
Well, what brewery's going to make it? So what beer will it be really that we're going to call Duff?
Oh, that's interesting.
Like Anheuser-Busch going to make it? It's like, okay, it's Budweiser.
Duff Beer is currently available at Universal Studios Hollywood and Universal Studios Orlando. But yeah, you're going to be able to buy it at stores now.
Oh.
No word in here about who's going to make it, or what it's actually what kind of beer it's going to be.
Huh? I mean, but the alcohol problems will be real.
Well, with the boom of microbreweries, and the general public seems to have an expanding palate for beer, and a tolerance for something other than Bud or Budweiser. I mean, Bud or Miller. That's what I was trying to say.
Drink a lot of beer this week.
I had 2 in the last 9 months.
Wow.
And I had them both today. And it was Coors, and it was delicious.
You'd think that they'd do like, I don't know. Probably not going to be an IPA, but something decent.
I drink beer when I am sad, 'cause the beer, it makes me glad. Now there's nothing left to say, so let's go drink beer. Beer is good, beer is good, beer is good. And soft, beer is good, beer is good, beer is good. Let's go drink some beer.
What? Fantastic.
I hate to go off topic here. Have you guys heard of Stitches?
What is
Oh
it?
my god, he's a rapper. He's so funny. Oh my god, it's so good. I guess he's really big in Hotlanta. He's huge in Atlanta.
Yeah?
Yeah, huge in the Georgia sector.
What makes him amusing?
Just please bring a video up. Everything about this idiot is amazing.
Yeah, those are real Stitches.
Let me hold on. There's you go to Brick in Your Face or Miley Cyrus are both amazing. They're both really fucking stupid. But he is amusing as shit because he's so ugly.
What is a song called Miley Cyrus?
It's called Molly Cyrus.
Oh, Molly Cyrus.
As in to mix ecstasy and Miley Cyrus together.
I'ma put cocaine in your ass. I'ma put cocaine in your ass. I'ma put my
Look
dick in your
how ugly this guy is.
in the ass.
That chick has way more ass than Miley Cyrus.
Now I'm trying to fuck Miley Cyrus. I just bought the Molly. Now I'm trying to fuck Miley Cyrus.
What? Just look at his face, dude. Look at the tattoos.
I'ma put my dick in your ass. I'ma put cocaine in your ass. I'ma put my dick in your ass. Fuck Billy Ray Cyrus, I'm your daddy now. I'ma put my dick up in your ass and it ain't coming out. If you don't like what I'm saying now, I don't give a fuck, cause it won't change the fact that my dick is in your butt. But cocaine will make it numb.
He's really just writing that one theme.
And he's like,
he looks like somebody smacked the guy from Information Society in the face with a 2x4.
and then tattooed an AK plus a stitched smile on his face.
Is that what he's got?
Yeah, and they're like in and out of each other.
Wow.
Please,
Face tattoos.
please go to Brick in Your Face. I think it'll change the way you look at him.
You got to have a much more solid rap game than that to tattoo your face.
Just wait. This was the
Yeah,
one.
face tattoo is a commitment.
This is
I see.
This is the one. This is the
I
one.
see a hourly paycheck in your future.
Yeah, there's a name tag and a hairnet waiting for you somewhere.
Well, he is never gonna get a name tag. No one's gonna want him to be seen. Maybe a hairnet. Yeah. He's gonna be like doing like prison serving maybe. What?
I mean, this does sound like Atlanta.
Just wait. It's this part. There's a cocaine part that just I don't know why.
Is that the brick he's putting in our face?
I don't know.
It's cocaine brick?
You know what? I think so. That actually, I never made that connection. But this part coming up right here is amazing. Once this is over, he has a one-liner that he rides really hard. And it makes me so happy. Yeah, those are fake. One of them has a red tip on it.
Yeah.
Here it comes.
Sorry if you didn't know.
Is the Hellraiser guy?
Yeah. Pinhead.
This video will be entered in as evidence.
Pinhead
his
is
trial.
like opening up a pound of coke and throwing it around the room.
When he's on trial for distributing cocaine. He's like, I've never done that.
There was
not me, sir. We have you on YouTube.
Yeah, you've admitted it.
The hook in your song was "I love selling blow."
Look at this other song, "Kilos in My Bag."
Yeah, no, there was a trial recently, and seems like the courts are upholding the artist's rights in this case of a rapper rapping about killing his ex-girlfriend, and she wound up dead, and they're like, well, since you talked about it all this time, you're our main suspect. And he's like, that's just fiction. It's just rap.
Damn.
That's just how you make dollars. You just rap about killing somebody.
Make dollars.
That's
if it don't make dollars, it don't make sense.
I don't know. I did what was I watching? It was Ballers, which is it's
Go
really funny
on.
show. It is really funny. Have you watched it?
The Rock looks old, man.
Really?
But
I mean, he's fucking built.
I was thinking about it. Like
I've
he's
never,
put on almost 20 years since I first seen him.
I've never heard of this. I don't have cable.
It's The Rock
so-
and Rob Corddry, and they work for some big financial firm, and they're trying to get clients from all their clients are football players, NFL professional football players.
So this is a TV series.
Yeah, this is.
I thought it was like a reality show that he was on.
No. This is a HBO series.
Yes.
But they at the end of the last episode, they played a Kendrick Lamar track. I didn't know it, and I was like, "What the fuck is that?" And had to look it up. The intro song I think is a piece of shit. I don't know. This is a piece of shit. This is my least favorite type of rap when they just like, they don't even mix up their flow.
No.
It's all about hitting that rhyme at the end and just driving it into the ground.
You ever heard of what's his name? Watsky?
Watsky? No, I
Yeah,
haven't.
dude, he's a Jewish rapper, dude. And
Watsky?
dude, he's fucking amazing.
I've heard some good Jewish rappers. I don't know if I've heard him.
He's amazing. He's got some really good stuff. Really good stuff.
Well,
I think
Kendrick Lamar is like
TTSK.
one of the very few new rappers that I've heard that I've enjoyed.
Go to keep going down. I can't think of any. I'll go. Actually, you know what? You can go to I don't know. I mean, Differences is good too. That's actually rapped over a Dr. Dre song.
Hey.
Yeah, you're hot, but the difference is I've got. It's what I'm not. Yeah, the difference is I've got. Yeah, you're hot, but the difference is I've got. It's what I'm not. Yeah, the difference.
It's really hard to tell if he's good when you're putting him up against Dr. Dre and Eminem.
I know. I know.
Succeed in teacher's nightmare. Guess I was quite scary. Some hated binary. Sent to the principal's office straight from the library. But since my voice was about as high as Mariah Carey, when I had the douchey spiky hair like Guy Fieri, my flavor was a mystery. You never knew what you were getting.
Don't forget, Exhibit was on this one too.
Oh,
he has
yeah.
like the best line of the song.
Yeah.
About 5 bank accounts, 3 ounces, and 2 vehicles.
You never heard me cry, but I got a certified dirty mind. So grab some turpentine, a dash of Listerine, and splash my mouth out with a gallon jug of Mr. Clean.
Isn't bad.
Flashing on every asshole.
I'm looking up right now. I have some stuff on here.
Nah.
I'm trying to find one of his original tracks. Actually, you can go on to
thumbs down.
Oh, come on. That's terrible.
Not impressed.
That's terrible.
Not impressed.
Try go to Fireworks. Yeah, song called Fireworks is pretty good too.
We have to rate all that is good in the world.
Damn it! I knew I was gonna get shit on for that. Why should I just told you to go to the first one? I should have known better. Cause Dre's my favorite. I shouldn't have done that. I'm sorry.
I always go to
Doc, if you're listening,
whatever the
apologize.
first thing YouTube recommends, because it's usually the thing with the most hits.
What's the difference between me and you?
I was in a pop punk, like I don't know, it was like maybe like a fusion funk pop punk trio, like a power trio. And this was the song we came out to every night, like while we were like right before we started playing. Every night,
Yeah.
this song. Oh yeah, it was amazing.
This is your intro song.
The song gets me hyped.
We would play the
I love this
entire
track.
CD up to this point. It's like setting up and everything. Dr. Dre was playing the whole time, and then we'd come on with some like "You Broke My Heart" song. It was always fucking awesome.
And Dr. Dre is a good music to test out a PA with.
Hell yeah.
Do your sound check, your pre-sound check.
Fuck the beef, nigga, I miss you, and that's just being real with you. You see, the truth is, everybody wanna know how close me and Snoop is, and who I'm still cool with.
Mike, do you know who Tarsem is? I don't even know if I'm pronouncing his name right.
No.
Have you seen the commercials for this Selfless movie?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. The director is, sometimes he just goes by, it's Tarsem.
Okay.
Tarsem Singh.
Yes.
Did you know that?
I know him, like not personally, but we're actually Facebook friends. We've spoke before through Messenger.
Have you seen any of his other...
Ooh.
I know, right?
Any of his other works? He did, what was it, Immortals?
Yeah.
Have you seen that?
I have, I believe so, yeah.
And, well, I watched again... I hadn't seen it probably since it first came out on DVD, The Fall, which is a fantastically beautiful movie.
I'll have to hop into that. I don't know if I'm familiar.
The Fall is just, it's a very strange movie. It's about, well, doesn't explain a lot, but it seems to be a stunt man who falls in love with an actress and kind of throws himself off a bridge. And he is in the hospital, and he's this little girl that's staying there. She's fallen and broken her arm. And they kind of meet by happenstance, and he starts telling her a story.
A serendipitous meeting.
And they show a lot of half the movie is in reality, and the other half is the story that's being told. And it's very surreal because the actual story is being told by this guy, this 20-something-year-old guy. And it's kind of this, oversimplified fairy tale with ridiculous language, and all the visual stuff's being imagined in the girl's head, and so the costumes are just completely overdone. But like,
when you say the vocabulary, what do you mean by the actual spoken word? Is ridiculous?
As
an
very
English,
like comic booky,
okay.
Type of language. I don't know how else to describe it.
Talking good.
The English real good, much gooder than most. I just wondered. I was an English major before I was a musician, so it just I got excited.
You get excited.
I get excited about words, dude. I don't know. Is that weird? Is that weird?
No.
I'm super stoked. That's some good vocab. Good use of a long word that no one knows what the fuck it means, and I gotta Google it. I'm in.
Yeah.
So it sounds amazing.
I thought you'd appreciate it more for
Southpaw yesterday.
It sounds amazing. And I saw the trailer for Southpaw. That looks fucking amazing too.
What's Southpaw?
Jake Gyllenhaal being the fucking Cinderella Man.
Boxing movie.
Boxing.
Yeah, you got the body of Mr. Hardy and
I don't know
the will of Mr. Crow.
I can't remember a boxing movie that I've enjoyed since.
Did you see Warrior? It was more of like a UFC style movie, like an MMA movie, but it was amazing. Got Tom Hardy in it, so I'm already all about it. Have you guys ever seen Bronson with Tom Hardy? Holy shit!
No.
What is
I haven't seen
a
a boxing movie that I've enjoyed since Raging Bull. Honestly, I'm trying to think back to the last boxing movie I enjoyed, and that was it.
Does that include like all sorts? Just boxing, or does that include mixed martial arts? Anything, just anything at all? Any kind of fighting movie was Raging Bull.
Any movie where the central plot revolves around two guys stripping down to their trunks and hitting each other.
Oh, there it is.
Mike, have you seen the Goonies? I know Chris already hasn't seen it.
You haven't?
He hasn't seen the Goonies.
You have the same reaction that everybody generally has.
What? That's like me saying I hate the Beatles. This is your reaction pinned back at you. Are you kidding me?
So you love the movie,
dude? I watched the Goonies as an adult and realized how much my entire life I've quoted that movie after only seeing it once. I watched it again, after that, just to really go back through it. I quote that movie daily. I don't even know I'm doing it.
Well,
that was a huge movie. Had so much effect on me as a kid.
Well, how do you feel about a sequel then?
I fucking hate that idea. I hate it.
Well, you might get one.
I don't want one.
Yeah, that seems to be the overwhelming... actually, the response seems to be either what, why, or no.
I was that way with the new National Lampoon's movie coming out until I saw the trailer and was like, all right, never mind. I'm good with this. This is going to be awesome.
Really?
It's going to be fucking amazing.
I'm not convinced on that.
Have you seen the trailer?
I have, yeah.
Dude, it looks really good. It's really... just some of the ones...
I still got to check it out. I love the original Vacation movie, so yeah, I'm going to go see it. But did you know that the directors of that movie are in talks with Sony and Marvel to do the 2017 solo Spider-Man movie that's going to come out?
I did not know that.
Yeah, the third reboot. I mean, the last two, I'd just rather forget.
Just talk about it.
The Hulk with Nick Nolte. The Hulk with Nick Nolte movie and the two Amazing Spider-Man movies.
Is Nick Nolte going to be the Hulk?
I can just forget it. You can just forget those ever existed.
We had spoke about Michael Keaton earlier. Did you guys see Birdman?
I did. Yeah.
Holy fuck! What a good movie.
It is a good movie,
dude,
isn't
how
it?
They shot that so wonderfully off one continuous shot. The entire movie, there's no breaks.
Well,
It's amazing.
I mean, visually, there are no breaks. It's edited together, definitely.
Yeah, yes, but it visual. And that's the thing is there are so many continuous shots. And there was an NPR interview.
But yeah,
with
there's
them.
still
it's so convincing.
Yeah,
it's so. Did you hear the interview on NPR with them?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god!
Wait, with who? The director?
With Michael Keaton.
With Michael Keaton?
Dude,
I don't know if I heard Michael Keaton.
It was incredible.
Yeah.
And that score, my god, there are so many parts. Like it's all classical music, and this guy just I forget his name. He just plays drums over top of a lot of it, and most of it's just drums. But when he plays it over classic suites, and oh my god, dude, what an effective way! And you know he actually got nominated, and then they denied his nomination because they said it was distasteful because it disrespected all the classic music before it. But they can dubstep remix so many songs, and it's cool. Like, this guy took a really nice fusion jazz-esque, and you could tell he's got chops. He's definitely trained.
Yeah. Well, bring up that link that I sent you on the Goonies, though. I wanted to get back to the Goonies, because...
I'm trying to get away from it so bad.
You're in denial over the fact that it's going to happen?
I don't want it to happen. There's no reason why. You know what you want to do? Re-release it. Put it back in theaters. Let the kids see what kind of adventure you can have in your own backyard. That, to me, would be effective. You're going to reboot it? Who the fuck's going to play Data? Who's going to play Data? You tell me that right now.
Who's going to play who?
The Asian kid. Dude.
Oh. I was like...
Who's going to play him?
That's Star Trek.
Yeah, Brent Spiner.
Oh, fuck me, man. Really?
Yeah, there you go. Well, what's funny is that they made a Goonies 2 Nintendo game. There never was a Goonies 2 movie. But there was this article on MTV where they kind of chronicle the history of possible Goonies 2, or Goonies sequel, going back to 2005. But more recently, I'm going to skip ahead here.
Goonies, is that a musical? Are you fucking kidding me? God damn it. Do you not fucking make that a musical? Also, if Corey Feldman is in this as anything but his fucking new rocker self, I will fucking boycott it.
Okay, so see down in, there's April 21st, 2014.
I did not know that was Sean Astin.
Scroll ahead to where there's a video of Richard Donner that TMZ takes. And I'll just let you watch it first. It's kind of surreal. Now you know who this is, right, Mike? This is the director of Goonies.
Mr. Donner.
Sir.
How are you, sir?
Sure.
Any update on the Goonies sequel?
What's the Goonies?
The Goonies. It was a movie from all of our childhood.
Oh, I saw it when I was a kid. Yeah, I loved it.
Yes.
Okay. Just pause it for a second.
Have you managed to, or have you been in contact?
Yeah, this guy is clearly at least a good.
This is
20
dementia.
to 30 years older than us.
I mean, like he doesn't remember directing this movie. Now he did a lot of movies.
Are you kidding me?
But he doesn't remember.
I thought he was just being a dick like that. He really doesn't know.
He doesn't know.
He has no idea.
And then he just. Well, here, we'll watch the rest of it.
Contact with any of the cast since the news broke that you were thinking of making a sequel?
I am?
That's what I heard.
I have to ask Steven.
Is Steven back involved?
Of course.
He is.
Mr. Spielberg?
Let me ask you this. Did our video
he's
that we
fucking
shot,
with him, man.
has that helped the production?
You think he's
a lot?
fucking with him, or you think he's
Yeah.
out of his mind?
I think he's fucking with him.
Did we play any small?
He's
or
got a
large
guy. You
part?
can't see him
sure
in
you
this
have.
shot,
Up and get it to go.
Yeah.
but he's got a guy that carries around there. That's his
We're
walker.
gonna get this done.
Gotcha.
Period. It's Steven loves it. Steven came up with the idea of doing a sequel after 30 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He
It
was
was
fucking
his
with
idea.
him.
Oh, yeah. You don't do it without him.
Yeah.
You know, we've been trying for a while. And then he came up with another storyline, and he's right on.
I mean, do you think Josh Brolin or any of those people are going to actually come back in a...
God knows. It's up to them.
Really?
If they have any sense, they will. If they don't, they won't.
All right.
Thank you, Mr. Donner.
Have a good day on purpose.
How does one apply for that job?
What, the TMZ guy?
No, the Walker guy. What do you do for a living, man? Oh, man, I carry around Mr. Donner Walker and shit.
Yeah.
Ain't no thing. Just making them dollars.
So, I don't know. I honestly, maybe I was fooled by it. I thought he really didn't have any idea that he directed it. He sounds very sincere.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
I have no idea what's going on.
You think that's what's going on there?
Yeah.
No, I think he's fucking with him. Yeah, he was moving pretty well without that walker. Look, that guy's just like his walker caddy.
Oddly enough, they're
Well, he
getting into an Escalade. By
He
the way,
didn't want to be on TMZ and toting around a walker. Season 2 of Fargo is coming out.
I have not seen the season. However, the movie was amazing. I don't know about the season.
If you enjoy the movie, you should definitely watch the TV show. There are there's some tie-in to the movie, but it's by no means, you don't have to have seen the movie to enjoy the TV show. But season 2 is going back to the 70s, and everybody's in this one. Bruce Campbell's in this, going to be in it. Ted Danson, Patrick Wilson. What do I need, gum?
I don't know if you need it, but it's fucking delicious. Do you want a piece of gum?
Fine. Kieran Culkin's going to be in it.
What about Macaulay? What's he doing?
Nope.
What's he up to?
Still recovering.
Sorry.
Do you know he dated like Mila Kunis for like a long stretch of time?
I did not know
She
that.
dumped him for Ashton Kutcher.
That makes sense.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's fucking Ashton Kutcher.
How annoying is that Jackie and Kelso got together in real life?
So terrible.
I hate that show.
Just goes to show. They were predicting the future in the 70s. Yeah, I do apologize. My lack of television knowledge. I don't have cable. I haven't had it in a long time. I really don't keep up with it.
Yeah.
And every time I watch a new season, like the first episode has like this vicious scene in it that I can't stomach. And I'm like, all right, fuck this, I'm done.
You can't handle violence?
I can't handle certain kinds of violence against women. Like Bates. Have you seen that one, the Bates Hotel one?
I didn't like it. Yeah, I tried watching it.
Watched the pilot. I was kind of convinced at first it's gonna be awesome. Halfway through that episode, my fucking dinner came up. Like, I'm fucking done. It was terrible. It was disgusting. There's no reason for that. Insinuate it, but don't show it. You can't unsee that. You know what I mean? That just, and especially if you have a good, convincing actress playing that part, I can't unsee it.
Yeah.
Oh, it's terrible.
It's fiction,
but it still fucks with my head.
Yeah.
It's the situations. Also, the music choice in that got amazing. That's why I really liked it, because the music was spot on.
Yeah.
But then they went and did something like that.
Well, I don't know how you can try and retell that story without having an amazing soundtrack. It was so...
Oh, yeah, right?
It was such a huge part of the original Psycho movie.
That Bernard Herrmann?
Well, I don't know, 2 of my favorite shows that I've been watching lately are BattleBots, which is back.
That's a great show. Back. Did they fuck with it? Is it the same show?
It's the same show, man. It's
Good.
even better. I mean, there's some cheesiness to it, certainly, but great competition. One of the rare shows that gets me up off my ass.
You yelling at the TV?
Oh, yeah.
Get him! Kill him!
Yeah. Oh, is that Buffy? The fuck is that?
I don't know.
I didn't know. Wait, Buffy's in that show? Is this the show?
I don't think so.
I don't think this is the show. This isn't the show that we were talking about.
It's just a trailer. It's a theme song. It's a Bates Motel trailer theme song.
Yeah. BattleBots and Fool Us. Penn and Teller's Fool Us.
Have
you ever seen
I watched it back then. Yeah, I think, is it the same show? I'm thinking of it was on like 10 years ago? Or is it brand
10 years ago.
That's bullshit.
I'm reaching back. I have nothing to go off
That
of
was
right now.
bullshit.
That's it.
No, Fool Us is it's kind of a competition show where magicians come out and do their act, and if Penn and Teller know what they're doing, then they lose, but not really, because they've already done they've done some in the UK already, and one of the guys that lost and wasn't really a very good magician had such a great act that they brought him to Vegas anyway.
So no losers, only winners.
Well, if you do indeed fool them, then they give that act an opening slot in a Vegas show. But it's not a contract and it's not a guarantee of anything. But it is a big chance for a lot of artists or a lot of magicians.
Can we get a snippet of this show?
But I watch enough drama and comedy and stuff too. But I really enjoy both Fool Us and BattleBots because these are shows that my brain's more active watching.
The brain game genre.
Right, because I'm thinking about like how they're doing certain tricks, and also I'm thinking a lot about when I watch BattleBots, I'm thinking a lot about the mechanics and just admiring the different, the converging of different technologies.
There's a show called it's actually called Brain Games on Netflix. It's really cool. It's like 2 seasons full of just fuck with your head on the TV, like, and they just
like,
and then they
puzzles or
what? It's hard to explain, man. It's like they just they shift perspective. There's one guy who goes on there all the time. I always forget his name. He's got like an odd, like super British name. I always forget
Super
it.
British name?
Yeah, it's super British. If you saw it, you'd be like, oh wow, that is pretty British.
Charles Charlington.
Helmsington. I know he's really good at what he does. But anyways, they always have the same magician on there. He's a street magician, so he's very up close. You know, he can do magic within 3 feet of you, kind of thing.
I'm a slap a musician.
He is so good, dude. Even on TV, I'm like, wow, that's fucking amazing.
Watch, I'm gonna levitate.
Oh, come down.
Oh man, it's flying around the studio. Oh,
that shit. I just levitated in the studio.
Yeah, he does it with like glass bottles though. It's what crazy shit. He's so good. God, I can't remember his name. And I'd love to look it up. Sorry guys,
Magington.
I can't do it.
It's not David Blaine, is it?
No, but it looks like he's trying to put his own face to sleep every time he talks. I can't take it. So I spent some time trying to hold my breath underwater. Underwater and 17. Out. I can't take it. His eyes kill me, dude. He looks like he's like perma stoned, man. You see that one he did?
Puts himself to sleep.
He puts his own, just his face, and everything else is probably awake. Did you see the Harrison Ford thing he did? His last little viral video David Blaine did.
No.
When Harrison Ford tells him to get the fuck out of his house because it like freaks him out. It's so fucking good. It's so good. It's like a card trick, man.
It's some kind of setup.
No, not judging by the old man's reaction.
Yeah,
he's not that good of an actor.
Have you seen the? Amy Schumer was on the cover of something.
I was just watching her before I came down here.
Yeah,
her stand-up was on. She's fucking funny, man.
She was on the cover of GQ. Have you seen that?
No.
Oh, look it up. You got to see the picture. She does a Star Wars themed spread.
What was she on?
GQ. Yeah, there she is here giving the blowjob to the lightsaber.
Oh,
that right there. The cover's right next to it. There she is, sucking on C-3PO's finger and looking goddamn hot, dressed up like Princess Leia in the slave outfit.
Yeah.
She's in bed. There's another picture with her in bed with R2-D2 and C-3PO dancing on the bar. In a post on Twitter by the official Star Wars account, they said the following: Lucasfilm and Disney didn't approve, participate in, or condone the inappropriate use of our characters in this manner.
And that's it. They wrapped it up with hashtag thanks for the ads.
You'll hear for our lawyers.
Well, yeah, no lawsuit. At least not yet.
Yeah, exactly.
There's got to be a disclaimer somewhere in that magazine that says that very same thing.
Oh wait, but Mark Hamill likes it.
Ooh, he likes it because it put his name in the fucking publication.
Got excited when I saw Amy Schumer on GQ magazine picks and thought she was just cast in episode 8. We should be so lucky.
I will admit I'm pretty excited for John.
No reaction though. Was it hot? Was it funny? You're just like, oh yeah.
It's GQ magazines.
Just fucking droids.
I don't.
These were the droids she was looking for.
I really don't have much of a response on it.
Is it the vibrator attachment to R2? It comes out of his fucking.
Did we talk about Muppets last time?
No, we did not.
What? Have you heard about the new Muppet Show that's coming out?
Muppet Show?
Yeah, they're going to be a prime time. They're going to be on a prime time show.
Maybe we did. I don't know.
I had no
we
idea.
talked about it off air at the beginning of the. Yeah, they're doing what seems to be like a cross between the Gary Shandling show and what was Gary Shandling's show? The what's it called?
The variety show.
The one where he was a talk show host. It wasn't
Larry Sanders.
Larry Sanders, thank you.
Yes.
It's going to be like a cross between the Larry Sanders show and The Office. We're going to see there's going to be a show within a show. So Miss Piggy hosts a talk show, and we're going to get to see the behind the scenes because Kermit's the producer for the show. He's the showrunner. And I don't know. I'm sure everybody's got a job. I mean, it's not really that far off from what they had originally. Only Kermit was the host,
essentially.
Right. But we're definitely getting the added element of first-person interviews. Is something wrong?
Oh, that's right. This is horrible. Never mind. I'm not playing this. I remember hearing this. This is awful.
What the fuck is that?
Wait.
OK Go does a cover of the Muppet Show theme song.
Have you ever watched their videos?
Yeah, their videos are fantastic.
Their most recent one. I think it's the most recent one in Japan with the droids and shit. Oh my god, dude, so fucking cool, man.
I haven't seen
so
that.
long with such good choreography. Like I heard rumor. Now I obviously can't back this fact up, but I was told that what is being used in there is one of the first actual applications of robots. Into this in a way that puts them in a situation to have to do a lot of shit.
Yeah,
like makes them at one point
complex robot.
Yeah, you should definitely look it up. I don't remember what the name of the song is, but if I see the picture of the video, I can tell you. There's a part in there where it's like there are so many fucking people. I understand computer graphics and such, but on the actual like effect scale, looking at it, like wow, that's impressive. I'm a huge fan of them personally. I don't like their music per se, but I love how they are on stage. They're amazing.
You gotta have the video component. I don't know. I can watch this shit all day. I enjoyed the shit out of the show when it was on.
You ever see Forgetting Sarah Marshall when he's what's his name's character?
Jason Segel.
Yeah, Jason Segel's character Peter Bretters is playing he's playing it drunk and he's like half-assedly singing it, like just like smashing the keys on the piano, start the music, and just killing it. That's fucking hilarious.
Well, what's the last good movie that you saw, Mike?
God, that's what did we just watched something the other night that kind of rocked my socks a bit. It was a horror movie, which I'm not a huge fan. I don't like horror movies very often. They don't usually do anything for me. This one got me a couple times. I can't recall what it was called. I don't know. Give me a minute. I told you I would love to look it up on Facebook and tell you exactly because I know she posted about it. I would love to see what. I just can't remember. There it is.
Oh, gonna light the light. Yeah, gonna get things started on the Muppet
I was surprised at how funny this movie was.
I was surprised how funny it was when he actually played in the next Muppets movie after that. Like, they let that happen. Somebody fucked up.
That movie was funny, too.
I just, the videos that rolled out of him interlocking the two movies, like, it's so funny. It's so good. Like, people
have edited together.
Yeah, oh, God, it's so funny. God, we just fucking watched this movie the other night. I saw Jupiter Ascending.
Is that awesome, huh?
Yeah, it was really good, but I have right now at home I have It Follows waiting for me to see when I get home.
Oh, you know,
the score for that's amazing.
Speaking of editing movie clips together, and we were talking earlier about Paul Rudd and Ant-Man. Apparently this is a thing when he goes on Conan O'Brien's show. Have you guys ever seen this? He's done it a number of times where he goes to promote a movie, and of course, you know, they go to a clip of the movie during the interview, and instead of whatever it is he's promoting, Anchorman or This Is 40 or whatever it is, it'll go instead to a clip of Mac and Me.
I've never seen that before.
Which is like apparently this like really horrible E.T. ripoff that had a lot of McDonald's product placement.
Oh, hey, you don't remember that movie?
Yeah, no, I got it now. First time I saw it was the first time I smoked pot. It was bad. Yeah. It was really bad. I was so hungry.
Well, see if you can find a clip of Paul Rudd on Conan O'Brien.
While he's doing that,
And it's always the same. I watched a bunch of them that somebody edited together, and it's always the same clip of this kid in a wheelchair that goes off a cliff. And then you get this like mugshot from the alien at the end of it. Is this the most recent
Let me just
one?
bring up one thing quickly. You've been coming on the show for many, many, many years, and you do this one thing consistently, which is you say we're going to see a clip, and then I throw to what I think is a clip, and it turns out to be a clip from this terrible E.T. ripoff called Mac and Me, and you have done this to me. I think about.
I know, and I just.
But I just wanted to bring it up because we're now talking about. You've been in big movies, but this is a Marvel movie,
right?
And this is something that's serious.
Yes, and that's why I feel like, and I'm glad you said it because I have to address it. I can't, obviously, and it kills me, and I feel dumb that I'm not going to be able to show it this time. But obviously, Marvel and this whole machine, they get pretty
upset if you don't.
So
do that, yeah. And we didn't want to upset like the nerds and the people and the real hardcore nerds. The hardcore fans.
Sorry, nerds.
Yeah. The hardcore fans that pay my rent. Nerds. No. I didn't want to. We don't want to. Whatever. Freak them out.
Right,
So
but it's good
or upset them. So this is
good that we address
This is you learning from Michael Douglas.
Michael Douglas.
Let's take a look.
You've learned about the suit, but you've yet to learn about your greatest allies. The ants. Loyal, brave, and your partners on this job.
Here comes the kid in the wheelchair. He's flying down this like very steep hill. His brake snaps off. He flies off the cliff into like a lake or something. How do you chew gum and smoke cigarettes at the same time?
It's very difficult. Yeah, tuck them up in your.
So as you can see, it doesn't go according to plan.
No, the cigarette.
I have a lot to learn.
Yeah, one of each, please.
I understand how confusing that was. I've offered
What's
you
up,
both.
CNN? It was only coming out of one side.
I'm telling you, this gum's a revelation. So, if you want a piece of it, I'm gonna lay it.
I'm all fine with the gum.
I'm gonna lay it right there. If you want, pass it to Chris. If not, then I don't know what to do with it. Sorry.
I want to put it out there. And if you like it, you can take it. If you don't, send it right back. I want to be on you.
Isn't she in the new Vacation? Isn't she the wife?
Yes.
Christina Applegate.
Yes.
Still,
just being
amazingly hot.
She is just extending being hot to her third decade. No, 4 decades of being hot. The 80s, the 90s,
Jesus.
the 2000s.
Don't Tell Mom the Babysitter's Dead was one of the movies I grew up with. Like, we used to watch the shit out of that. And I never realized why my brother liked it so much. And then, like...
I liked Adventures in Babysitting more, but yeah.
Same thing with him. He always had his favorites, but he always played them, like, back to back. They're on the same VHS.
Yeah.
He would just keep rewinding it, and then, like, I don't know. It was pretty crazy.
I mean, Kelly Bundy probably responsible for some of my first boners. Let's be honest here. And if I just made you feel old for saying she's been hot across 4 decades, well, fuck you.
How old is
I made
she?
myself feel old.
How old is she?
Well, I mean, when she did this show, she started out probably, like 14, 15? Like when the very first episodes?
Was she that young? I mean, so was I, so it wasn't creepy.
Oh, and
then.
when they first started, like, Bud was a little kid. Like, his voice hadn't changed
she's
yet.
She's probably as old as I am.
You can't have one without the other. Love and marriage, love and marriage. It's an institute you can't disparage.
20 years later, she'd be all gangster. Doing that gangster shit. That is Katie Seagal, by the way. Besides being Leela, she's fucking Sons of Anarchy, doing all that gangster shit.
Oh, yeah, that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I'm talking about.
Another show that went wrong with that one fucking scene. I was such a faithful watcher, and then they put that fucking... There was the one scene, it was season 2 or season 3, just fucked it all up for me. I'm out. I quit. I won't watch anything else they put out, because at this point, they know no boundaries.
Are you talking about Married with Children?
I'm talking about Sons of
Anarchy.
Yeah, no, this one never got to me like that.
Oh.
This was always just a good show.
Oh, you know what Michael Pena's doing next? Chips.
Fuck off.
Yeah.
Who the fuck's gonna be in that one?
Michael Pena.
I
don't know who else.
Ray, what's his name? Not Romano. John Leguizamo.
Romano.
No, I was trying to think of a name.
John Leguizamo.
Yeah. I got no references. All right, leave me alone.
I mean,
that or Ray Liotta. Ray Liotta. Get it back in there.
What are you really making? You're making a movie based on a TV show that was centered around cops riding motorcycles. That was it. I mean, can I get my Airwolf movie already? let's just get this over with.
I never knew what the I and the S were.
So you can chew up the rest of my childhood and shit it out.
It's the extended mix.
No, this is like the full.
Eric Estrada could just do it again.
They used to have full.
I know, right?
Full intros.
It's not like he's doing anything.
It's not like he looks any different either. It's been a while since I've seen him.
He's definitely probably fatter.
That's true.
What a theme song, though. Good theme song. They had some fucking awesome theme songs back then.
Next name for the episode: Trick or Trick.
Trick or Trick.
All right, Mike, thanks for joining us once again.
Thanks for having me. Always a pleasure.
Okay, and we'll be back on Friday, hopefully with Jay.
Yep.
All right. One day, Rich will return.
He'll be back.
Yes. Like I said, we got the chair open like Elijah, waiting for Rich. All right. Till Friday, we'll see you. Thanks for listening. Oh, sorry. Oh,
never mind.
I love you. I love you guys. Thank you so much for listening, guys. I love you so much. I'm just gonna take it for him.
Oh, Mike, plug anything that you want to plug real quick. Actually,
you probably just hop on SoundCloud. www.soundcloud.com/happy-accidents-1 for any of the tracks we got. You go to Facebook
search Happy Accidents on SoundCloud.
There's actually a lot of results, and there's 2 of them in Michigan.
Oh.
I just started working with one of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's a true Happy Accidents production. Oh, yeah, they got it before us, too.
Oh.
Also Facebook /Mikey's Tasty Shakes. That's Tasty with Tasty. And that's about it.
Nice.
As of now.
Okay, well now, thank you for listening, and we'll see you on Friday.
Thanks.
Love you.
If you enjoy this show and want more people to know about it, head on over to iTunes, leave a comment, and rate it 5 stars. Make sure you like and share us on Facebook, and don't forget to follow us on Twitter. Just search for Christopher Media. Thank you in advance for supporting Christopher Media by clicking on the PayPal button and by clicking through to all the sponsors who support ChristopherMedia.net. Most importantly, we would like to take the time to extend an extra special thanks to you. Christopher Media could not exist without your support. Thank you for visiting ChristopherMedia.net, and thank you for listening. Christopher Media. Let's make some noise. Thank you for visiting ChristopherMedia.net.
You might not think that a few simple words could make you crave McDonald's breakfast sandwiches. But if you listen closely to the sound of me saying McGriddle,